Hello, Dr. Charli Brown here. Welcome to season four of Charlie Chats. Today, let's take our 3 deep breaths and then we'll talk about today. How about that? So I do like to start each session, each Charlie Chats, with 3 intentional deep breaths and taking those together. So I encourage you to join along with me. So breathe in all the way into the bottom of your belly. And release. Breathe into your belly. And release. One more time, breathe all the way into the bottom of your belly. Allow your attention to follow that. And as you release, know that we are all the way present with each other, with one another. Well, welcome back to season 4. It's kind of hard to believe that we're 4 seasons into Charlie Chats. I know it is for me. When I first started them, I was very nervous on camera, and that certainly shows. But I also didn't really, I don't know, I wasn't sure about whether I would continue to do it. It was something to do at the time. It was me exploring a new medium, and now I'm much more comfortable on camera, even if I can't quite get the angles right in this in this particular space. I've been in several spaces now. If you know me in real life, you know that I have moved a lot, and that's an understatement even. And so I think this is my 3rd space, maybe 2nd, but I think this is my 3rd space to have done these Charlie Chats in, and we're on season 4. Today's word that is really present for me is being intentional with the things that we say and the ways that we show up. That is my experiment this year. I have a new do. That's an aside. My experiment this year is to really be intentional with my words, with the things that I say, with the way that I show up, with where I place my energy and how I talk about that. So what that means is I have a new project. My current project is called We Love Noting. It's on Instagram. You can find it with that at We Love Noting. And that is designed to be a collective series of love notes to our bodies and our world. The theme for the month we're in is womb, and you're welcome to come up with your own theme. I'll have a theme that I'm working on, and that's designed to be a collective experience as well. So what that means is I'm aiming for 25 times in a month that I write a love note to whatever the theme of the month is. So this month I've been writing love notes to my womb, and that has had its own healing effect. Love noting instead of love letters, because you can do it in a moment. It only takes a few lines. I have index cards that I'm using, and just being intentional with my words, but continuing that throughout the year. Being intentional with, I have 4 themes for this year, so I'm going to cycle through them with just doing something, being active toward those things 3 times each during this whole year. I'm just going to cycle through them. The theme will be different for the We Love Noting as well, which is a separate project, but it has a similar effect. I'm exploring this year what it really means to create the world around me. I deeply believe that the world around me reflects what I believe about myself. And so if I don't like that, or if I'm still having issues with that, how can I create a different reflection? And this is a year-long experiment where I really see what that looks like in, I'm sure, ways yet unimagined by me. I encourage you to join me, though. I note that I complain a lot. Complaining is, it's a barrier for me. I don't complain a lot in public. I don't complain a lot to people I don't know very well. but kind of my innermost circle, I complain a lot to those people where I'm focusing on what is going askew or awry rather than what's going on, what right is going on. So my effort is to be more intentional with my words. My effort is to not, I think the byproduct will be that maybe I complain less. We'll see. I don't know yet. But to be intentional is really the word that just keeps coming in my head. So I've said it a dozen times already. To be mindful, to pay attention, to on purpose say and speak what I want into existence. So I encourage you to do the same. Perhaps your intentionality, perhaps it's at a more concentrated level. You do it, try it for a week or a month. I'm aiming for the whole year, and I'm making that doable. So I had to create charts. There's some charts behind me. You can see them. There's some charts behind me that they help me keep me on track for We Love Noting. And there's what's the theme for the month. Another project I do is called Transpersonal Is, which is a written series that I do on LinkedIn. So there's a chart behind me. I don't think that's visible. There's a chart behind me for that because I have a goal. Like I was doing them kind of when I could, and so just really putting it on a schedule. And I'd like to get one of those out per month. And then my personal, the 4 areas that I'm concentrating on this year. There's also a chart for that to just say, hey, did I touch on the thing that I said I wanted to touch on? So it helps to hold me accountable too with being intentional. So that's my plan. A good plan for me needs structure, flexibility, and options. And so that is what I've provided for myself. I encourage you to do the same for the goals that you set and the ideas that you want to be and live and walk and talk in this current space of time. All right, y'all. Other places to find me are my website, drcharlibrown.com, on Facebook, Dr. Charli Brown, and on Instagram, also Dr. Charli Brown. So those are great things to look forward to. I'm so glad to be connecting with you again and look forward to doing that again soon. I'm Dr. Charli. Take great care.